Do you ever have those days where your mind just can't shut off and you hear something said or something that was said to you previously just kind of like runs through your mind, and all of a sudden like a light bulb flips off? I seem to have those a lot lately, and it's making me feel very scatterbrained. When I was younger, my mom used to say I was very scatterbrained because I would change my mind constantly as I would figure out new things, which would then change what I was doing. And I'm kind of in that mode right now. So my name is Shauna Manny from Reimagine Your Normal, and today I'm continuing to talk about my weight loss journey, which is just going above and beyond what I ever thought it was going to be. So I would like to take a moment right now to say a special thank you to the weight loss community on YouTube. It is bigger and more epic than I expected it to be, and it's more raw and organic than I thought it would be. And it's helping me, which I didn't think would happen. I thought I was going into the YouTube world to help them, but that is not the way it worked. So what I have learned from the weight loss community on YouTube is to be raw, real with yourself, be honest. I was listening to a podcast by Gary Vaynerchuk, I think is how you say his last name, and he was saying that so many people fail and so many people fail because they are trying to be the person that they think they are rather than being the person that they actually are. And so I think we get so caught up in our heads about who we think we should be, that we kind of put on this front, this facade, this mask that we don't even realize how to take off. I kind of started digging into that a little bit when I gave up makeup for Lent. And like now I don't wear foundation anymore. The only thing I do is I put on a little bit of eyeshadow and I put on mascara because my eyelashes are beautiful. But that's all I do right now. When I tried to put on foundation, and it felt like I was wearing a mask, and I didn't like it. I hated it. I felt ridiculous, which is funny because like I have worn foundation since 8th grade. So that would be like early 90s. So I've worn foundation pretty much every day for like the last 20 something years, and now it just feels wrong. It feels fake. I hate it. So I started chipping away at it, and I've got some of the physical masks off of me, but there's these internal ones that I can't find them. I can't figure out how to take them off, so to speak. So I'm taking some notes from the weight loss community on YouTube, which I never expected it. It totally just I don't know. I'm tongue-tied trying to explain it. So okay, what am I trying to say exactly? I think because I had this like visual thought today about how I felt like I was trucking along. I was doing what I was supposed to be doing, just putting out content, building my business, doing all that stuff. But then, and I thought I was on the right path for working out, and I know I'm on the right path for eating. I'm pretty sure I'm on the right path for working out now. My problem with working out is I can't get out of my head when I'm doing it. And that is my big problem right now. And I think that's really what's pushing me to try and figure out what my problem, how to like get out of my own way. So when I was working out today, I noticed that like if I closed my eyes and I like put all my focus into what was happening, I was actually doing the form like I was supposed to. I was doing it quickly. I wasn't letting my brain be like, oh my gosh, this is feeling so hard. Oh my gosh, look at, you look so much better than you did a year ago. Like, you're doing great. Like, you don't need to keep pushing so far. And then another part of me would be like, but you have so far to go still. And like, an unfortunate thing that has happened is that body positivity is so strong in my head that I can't seem to be like, okay, you know, you need to improve. Like, I don't feel comfortable in a bathing suit out in public, like, and I don't like that. So I had this like massive internal debate in my head with, you know, the body positivity takes over so much that it's actually being detrimental to me right now, which really is hard to admit because it's like, that feels like that should not be okay. So, and the other part of me is that, you know, I'm trying to build a business to be a lifestyle fitness coach, that type of thing, helping people be healthier, live better lives. But another part of me is like, oh, it's hard to do that because I can't get my own stuff under control. So how am I supposed to help other people? And then I'm like, well, I can help other people because I know what I'm supposed to do. I'm just having trouble implementing it. But then when I'm implementing it, it's not really working either. So then I'm like, do I really know what I'm supposed to do? And then I get frustrated with like people who are in my business who are having massive success, teaching these crazy things that like I don't agree with, like being on super restrictive diets and doing these insane workouts. I have trouble, and I'm like, okay, that is my barrier. For one, for getting the income is because I can't just be like, yeah, do this ABC thing and you'll look amazing and here, let me take your money. Like, I can't do that. I have to find a way that actually legit works for me so that I can legit help other people. And so I'm really struggling with that. And I go back and forth between, okay, I'm going to work on the business and then my stuff slides. And then I'm like, okay, I'm going to work on my stuff and then the business slides. And then I go back and forth and I don't get anywhere with either one of them. So I'm doing really, really good with the business side. I want to stick on the like schedule that I've made for myself. It's a doable schedule. I can keep going with it. I just need to tweak a couple things so that it matches up to my personal journey. So I think what I'm going to do for the rest of the month is not do any kind of series or how-to videos. I had originally planned to do a how-to series or a kind of sort of how-to series on body and mind optimization, but I really want to be there, and I thought I was there, but when I really started digging into the research and all the stuff that's with it, I'm not in the place to be able to start optimizing stuff when I don't really have the basics down yet. So I need to put that on the back burner, shelve that a little bit, and focus primarily on my weight loss journey and kind of just stay there. And keep getting to know other people in the weight loss community on YouTube, build friendships and relationships so that we can help each other, because right now, like, that's what I personally need. I need to fix me first. I don't know if fix is the right word, but I definitely need to get myself in a place where I feel like I am strong enough and I am mentally in a good place to be able to help somebody else while still maintaining what I'm doing. But right now, like, I can't even maintain where I'm at. Like, I keep doing the yo-yo thing, like I explained in my trailer that I made over the weekend, my YouTube paid channel trailer. You know, I can do really well for 3 weeks, and then I let it go, and then I'm back up to where I was 3 weeks before I started. And like, I hate that. And I'm just really struggling right now. And it's hard for me to admit all this stuff because I feel like it's detrimental to the business. But then at the same time, I'm just kind of like, fuck the business. I need to get myself in a good place. I need to be able to get my body where I need to have a healthy body to, you know, before I can even, like, I spout this to other moms all the time. Like, you can't pour from an empty cup. But that's like what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to help all these other people and I still can't fucking help myself. So, yeah, I think sometimes listening to Gary Vee just like it triggers something in your brain and you just start being like, yes, this is what is happening, this is what's going on. And so I think I cussed a little bit. I really, really, really like saying the F word, but I try not to say it on video or out in public very much because I know, like, my demographic for trying to help people is moms and they have kids in the background. And I know most moms don't like having cuss words or whatever spoken around their kids, so I try to be mindful of that. But at the same time, when you're really freaking passionate, it's hard not to cuss. So, okay, I think I need to go.